want to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Mount Stone, who taught me this truth, who lead as examples to the flock, to you men on the highways and the byways sincerely pushing this truth, Shalom, and also to the rest of the believers who make up the large multitude of men, women, and children, whom the Lord has foreordained to receive mercy in these last days, Shalom. What you see here on screen, right, are some animals, because these people really are brute beasts, protesting, in front of a court because a decision was passed down today, right, by the Supreme Court here in Jamaica about a notable entertainer / criminal by the name of Vybz Kartel. He and his co-accused, were seeking bail, while the Supreme Court decides if they should be retried for a murder, that has airtight evidence. This man vlogged, his murder, his murderous activities. Pretty much, he should have just, might as well just turn on the camera and say, hey guys, today we're gonna kill a guy named, Lizard, Ray Tay and Tay. But yeah, so this man is a known murderer, known murderer. This man is known for abusing, artists, that come up under him. This man is known for pushing, very lewd, behavior in his lyrics and normalizing, acidic, culture and acidic behavior, among our people. So this man is a straight up demon, but here you have, people, right, that are protesting, free world boss, that's what they call him, world boss, and as the popular YouTuber, Sir P, made the connection. This man is I believe, I speak as a man, I believe this man is Barabbas, and as, Sir P calls him, Vybz Barabbas, this man really is, the incarnation of Barabbas. This is how I feel, right? These people are screaming, at the top of their lungs, to free this known murderer, right? Saying that, the system is against him and them a fight ghetto youth. And meanwhile, he has some of the most expensive lawyers in the system, One of his lawyers from the original trial 12 years ago is now a senator, but yet the system is fighting him. The Privy Council of the UK ordered the Jamaican government to pay his lawyer fees, yet the system is fighting him. But we know these people, are, as the scripture said, brute beasts. They have no understanding. Our people glorify, sin, in the place of righteousness, This is Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. So these people have turned things upside down. They're calling evil good. This man who is a known murderer, a known criminal, right, a known purveyor of loose, immoral, and acidic music, right? This man is what people are looking up to, screaming in the streets, free world boss, right? There is no other remedy for these people but death, right? This is Matthew chapter 27, verse 15 in the NLT. Now it was the governor's custom each year during the Passover celebration to release one prisoner to the crowd, anyone they wanted. This year there was a notorious prisoner, a man named Barabbas. And the crowds gathered before Pilate's house that morning, and he asked them, which one do you want me to release to you, Barabbas or Yahushai, who is called the Messiah? He knew very well that the religious leaders had arrested Yahushai out of envy. Just then, as Pilate was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife sent him this message, leave that innocent man alone. I suffered through a terrible nightmare about him last night. Meanwhile, The leading priests and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas to be released and for Yahushua to be put to death. So the governor asked again, which of these two do you want me to release to you? The crowd shouted back, Barabbas. Free world boss. Free world boss. Barabbas. Pilate responded, then what should I do with Yahushua, who is called the Messiah? They shouted, but crucify him. Why? Pilate demanded. What crime has he committed? But the mob roared even louder, crucify him. These are the same people right now back in the reincarnation shouting, free world boss. They were the ones who cried, free Barabbas back then, yo. Crying now for the release of a known murderer, a known purveyor of acidic and degenerate music, yo. Right? Who has normalized some of the most devious and degenerate behavior among our people, yo. Who has set the precedent for other dancehall artists to come in and push that immoral and degenerate behavior, yo. Right? Which has further destroyed our people. This man is at the forefront of that, yo. But this is what the people love. The darkness, yo. Right? Hosea 4:1, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. There is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. It's all darkness, yo. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood. This is what is celebrated. Adultery, killing, swearing, lying. Right? This is what is promoted in the music. This is exactly what this man sings about. And it's promoted, it's celebrated. This man is a god to the Jamaican people, free world boss. And to people out in the diaspora. Even as far as Japan, which, I believe, wholeheartedly through the spirit, that those people are Jake. You have some of the biggest dancehall fans in Japan, yo, who can dance better than a lot of Jamaicans who know the lyrics to almost every dancehall song that comes out. And Cartel is big over there, yo. You know? Go rap here. 2 Peter 2:12. These false teachers are like unthinking animals, creatures of instinct born to be caught and destroyed. And the thing is, Cartel is a leader of these people, yo. He's a leader of these people. And he said it himself, the Jamaican people are like sheep. Whatever he says to do, they will do it. Right? Him have a song when him sing a couple years back when him say, cool like me wash my face with the cake soap. Because he's known for promoting skin bleaching because he himself bleaches. And he said in his song pretty much that, it's cake soap that caused him to get that lighter skin. So cake soap is a crude bar of soap that you use to get out stains or to clothes. Coming up, we used to use that soap a lot. And people, it started selling out in all the shops, yo. Right? In all the wholesales, it started selling out because people were stupid enough to think that this actually would cause them to have lighter skin. And they wanted to have that lighter skin, like their idol, Vibes Cartel, Barabbas, Vibes Barabbas. They wanted to look more like their slave master, Joey British, right? So they're unthinking animals, yo, creatures of instinct, born to be caught and destroyed. Right? In the KJV says, made to be taken and destroyed. They scoff at things they do not understand. Like animals, they will be destroyed. Right? Let's look at them again. Yeah. These are animals, yo. Their destruction is their reward for the harm they have done. They love to indulge in evil pleasures. In broad daylight, they are a disgrace and a stain among you. They delight in deception, even as they eat with you in your fellowship meals. They commit adultery with their eyes. Their desire for sin is never satisfied. They lure unstable people in the sin, and they are well trained in greed. They live under God's curse. They have wandered off the right road and followed the footsteps of Balaam, the son of Beor, who loved to earn money by doing wrong. But Balaam was stopped from his mad course when his donkey rebuked him with a human voice. And these men they openly say it in the music right now. They'll do anything to get the money, right? They'll do anything to get it, but they say it straight up. That's how men are bending them over, yo, because they admit it. They'll do anything to get the money. These people are useless as dried up springs or as mist blown away by the wind. They are doomed to the blackest darkness. They brag about themselves with empty, foolish boastings. With an appeal to twisted sexual desires, they lure back into sin those who have barely escaped a lifestyle of deception. They promise freedom, but they themselves are slaves of sin and corruption, for you are a slave to whatever controls you. So that's how I wanted to bring out. Hopefully this was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.